Hello all, welcome to my channel. I'm Rajiv Pujala. In this video, let's take a quick look at offset function. So this offset function is similar to the previous formulas that we already have seen, which is similar to index, range, XLOOKUP, and VLOOKUP. So this function really helps us to get the specific value based on the column and based on the row. Let's deep dive into the spreadsheet and let's quickly take a look at this one. So for example, let's assume that we have data like app, we have columns, apple, orange, banana, gray. Let's say we have the prices for each of these 10, 20, 29, 30, 40. So let's take a look at offset function is equal to let's take the price of orange. So price of orange. So if you see here is equal to offset of, okay, so the reference. So any cell can be the reference. I'm giving this as a reference. Okay. And then the rows, this is the first row. So do remember that in any programming language, there is something called offset and there is something called ordinal. Offset always starts with 0 and ordinal always starts with 1. What exactly does 0 mean here? The first row over here, or the first column, instead of 1, whenever you're using the offset, it counts from 0. Whereas for the ordinal, it starts from 1. So in the Excel world, just always do remember that whenever you're trying to use the offset, the first row is always counted as 0 and the first column is always counted as 0. So this is a 0 column and this is the first column. So 1, and we are targeting to get the price from here, right? And so this is first row, and from here this is the first row. So let's take one. Okay, there it go. So this is how we can get a specific value using the offset. Let's take one more example and let's see if we have a data set with multiple rows. For example, I have data month, sales, one more data set. Let's say we have months January, February, March, and we have the sales in this which is happened in this month: 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Let's do the offset here. For example, let's take the value 6,000 over here. Okay, so is equal to offset of. So for example, let's take this as a reference. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, so which is 2, 0, 1, 1. So here we got the 6,000 rupees. If in case, if you would like to get 6,000 and 7,000, all the values over here. So here in the formula at the end, keep the value as 2, the height as 2. Let's see. There it go. So 7,000. And if in case, if you would like to sum all the months except January, let's see, I mean, so what you have to do here, let's do the sum here. Sum of this one. There it go. So what I did over here, so is equal to offset of this one, and this is a 0 row, first row and second row, and this is the 0 column, first column, and so this brings the value 6,000. I would like to have 7,000 as well. So I have considered the height as 2, so it got 2 both of them, and I would like to sum them. So for sum, I use the sum formula here to sum the values. There it go. It is as easy as it looks like. So for example, let's say we have data, let's say column A, column B, column C, column D. We have 4 headers, and in each one we have quarters: quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Okay, and let's say the 500, 600, 700, 800. Let's say how we can get 700 value is equal to offset of. So if you're considering this as the first cell, so this row is a 0, so 1 2. So second row, 0 1 to second column, this brings 700. For example, the same offset formula, if you're considering this as the first row, So this is the zero row now because I selected this value. So from here, this is the first row where the value 700 is there, and 1 2, this is the second column. 0 1 2, second column. This also brings 700. This is how you can use the offset function similar to like range and index to get the specific value from a data set. Thank you for watching this video.